One of the delightful parts of my position, I guess, or responsibilities is working with the Inspired Voices Choir. Earlier in 2009, many of us attended a workshop. It was called Building Belonging. What we decided to do was keep meeting for a breakfast meeting once a month. And it was conversations at that breakfast meeting that led us to the idea of starting a choir.
My experience with the choir has been an amazing journey, I would say, mostly because I have the privilege of bringing our residents from our dementia-specific unit.
The choir meets every Thursday in school term times. We call them a season or a term, and works towards a performance. Way back in 2009, there were 31 members. We now have 48 members of the choir. 10 of the original members are still with the group.
The choir has inspired the staff and volunteers. It's brought a lot of people together.
The secret to the choir's ongoing success, I think, is the rewards it brings to those that contribute, that are part of it, but also I think the passion. There's certainly a wonderful spirit and much relationship building, very positive relationships are built, and I see people, the way they greet each other, the warmth and the feeling of being one with each other, and sense of community, I guess.
I am just amazed at what response happens when I either say loud or soft or change. I think we're all amazed, because many of us, of course, have fully cognitive abilities left, but many of us are beginning to go a bit slow in that area. And I am always humbled by the fact that this group of 35 odd people look at me and respond.
The Inspired Care principles guide our approach to care. There are 12 principles, and it covers every aspect of what we do and what we provide by way of care. We have individuality and diversity, contribution, which I think is a really important principle that underpins, again, our Inspired Voices Choir. Enablement, capability, great staff and leadership. Inspired care is the expression of our relationships with one another. It describes the way that we interact with each other and what we bring and share in the workplace.
I guess. I mean, Deirdre is such a good director, and she makes it a lot of fun, but she also doesn't just regard it as a sing-along.
So my main preparation is making sure I can find many songs some of which people know, some of which they don't know, so that there's that extra effort needed, and different styles from folk or to contemporary, to show songs, to jazz. But we're up to nearly about 100. We're about 96 in our repertoire at the moment.
Well, I think what it means to me is to see so many people coming along in wheelchairs, on walkers, being helped here, who have come to live in a place like Karuna, which is sort of cared for living, to see them picking up their spirits and doing something that gives them a real lift. And it gives me one too.
My name is Helga, and I'm living in this hostel for about 4.5 years. I joined the chorus about 4.5 years ago, and I love it.
Well, I'm Jeff, and I belong to the Independent Living Village. The music in the choir lifts me. I mean, I think it's a social therapy for all of us.
I'm Lance, and I live at Wallingbar with my wife. One of the best things about being in the choir is the fellowship and the people you meet, and belonging to an outfit that really look forward to coming every week.
I haven't been a member of this choir before until they started up here. I mean, and sometimes you go away from a choir practice and the songs are going through your head all the time. And I've got to watch when I come to choir that I sing the right words, because I've got a habit of making words up. But otherwise, I think it'd be a dull life without the choir. It's very, very helpful to me anyway. Some of the people that are in it, especially the two ladies that we have that are blind.
I've been with the choir about a year. How I've learnt to read the songs and learning the words is that I have to use Braille because I can't read any large print or anything like that. Singing with the choir makes me feel very, I don't know, it's a lift.
I'm Beth Harding, and I enjoy living in the community here. They're all very friendly and nice to us, and I enjoy being in the choir because it's also very friendly, and it's something I've been involved in since I was a small child.